Former president's companies now stand convicted of crimes that is consequential. It underscores that in Manhattan, we have one standard of justice for all. As the jury addresses indicated, this was a case about lying and cheating, false documents to the end of evading taxes for the benefit of individuals and the corporations. They've now been held accountable in a court of law right here in Manhattan.
The major verdict involving the Trump Organization. The former president's real estate company was convicted on 17 counts. New York City prosecutors saying the family business ran a culture of fraud and deception. The Trump Organization doling out luxury perks to executives like fancy cars and apartments, and none of which they paid taxes on. It's not the only legal issue facing Donald Trump. The special counsel overseeing investigations into him is just getting started. We learned today of the first subpoena linked to the effort to overturn the 2020 election. CBS's Scott MacFarlane is on Capitol Hill and has all the new details for us. Good evening, Scott. There's a lot.
There sure is, Nora. As one investigation involving former President Trump expands here in Washington with those new subpoenas, another into the Trump Organization reaches its conclusion in New York. The verdict from the jury in Manhattan was overwhelming on just the second day of deliberations. The former president's company convicted on 17 counts, including conspiracy, tax fraud, and falsifying business records, all part of a 15-year-long criminal scheme in which executives were given off-the-books perks, including luxurious cars, rent-free apartments, and private school tuition for relatives. Prosecutors built the case around star witness and longtime Trump Organization finance chief Alan Weisselberg, who acknowledged personal greed drove the scheme. Trump himself was not charged in the case, but prosecutors argued in court he knew about the fraud. His company now faces up to $1.6 million in fines.
You can't put a corporation in jail, but you can subject them to fines, and this will have real collateral consequences.
Meanwhile, another probe into Trump is expanding. CBS News has confirmed newly appointed special counsel Jack Smith sent subpoenas to local election officials in Arizona, Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania, seeking their communications with former President Trump and his allies as they attempted to overturn the 2020 election results.
If he can gather evidence from the different state officials that reflect an attempt to overturn the election in an improper way, that presents a very straightforward criminal case, potentially, against the former president.
This comes as the House January 6 Select Committee is zeroing in on Trump and his inner circle, with the chairman telling reporters the panel expects to recommend criminal charges.
I think there's general agreement between